Okay, so we put Loki tier. Just Loki. Right? And then we have S tier. S for salami. And then A for... Well, if S is salami, A is what? Acceptable? Almost salami. Alive. Alright, this we can just have normal. I think it'd be confusing for the YouTube video. B tier. We should do another one, no? C tier. Also, why is this not in the middle? Is anyone bothered by this? This is not straight. Why is it not straight? Okay, now it's looking much better. Like, why was it... why was A so far to the left? It was really annoying. Okay, this looks good. We also do this. Oh, look at that, full screen. I think I should probably put this here. Oh man, this is like a free ad for Browdy. Look at him. Look at his name there. How do we cut him out a bit? There we go. Okay, bye Browdy. Cover with your cam. Nina's bothered by someone being too straight and destroys the left. Alright, just take my words out of context and twist them just to cancel me. It's fine. Hey Twitchy. Free ad for Browdy, person who made the list. Okay, before we start, I'd like to say that I'm using this tier list that Browdy made. So go follow him on Twitter. I'll leave a link in the description. Hey, serious. Both facts and feelings were destroyed. Okay, so in the top tier, we have Loki. It's not really a series 4 or 5 because the season pass card, but he will be series 4 or 5 next season. Okay, now in S tier, there are cards that I think are must-haves, but not completely broken. We have Jeff. I think I'm going to... Is Mobius here? Oh, Mobius is here. I think Mobius is gonna be on par. Maybe even better. Dude, I feel like Mobius is gonna be better than Loki. Yeah. But I don't know, if your opponent also gets their your Mobius, they still have to play it out, and even then everything just costs the base power, right? Legion. Legion is S tier for sure, even after the nerf. His ability to manipulate locations to your favor is amazing. Iron Lad is very good. I feel like Iron Lad is in almost every single deck. Because of, you know, it's basically... It's kind of like having a duplicate of a card. Obviously, when you build a deck, you want to put all the good cards in it. And sometimes you probably think, oh, I wish I could put 2 of this card in. And Iron Lad is kind of like that. Kitty. Oh, Kitty, definitely. Where is she? But everyone got Kitty for free. At least people who were playing since then. Hi, Perf. We're making a tier list. Series 4, 5 cards. Hi, Jonathan. Maybe it's easier to do like really shitty cards. Like this. This. High Evo is still really good, I think. Extreme a tier list one. Kang? I actually don't think Kang is that bad. Because the good thing about Kang is that he can mess with your opponent's head. It's kind of like Galactus, you know? And also, if you're playing ladder, Kang is pretty good. If you're playing Conquest, maybe not so much. But usually with ladder, people don't expect Kang. And they play out their turn as they would. And you can see what they have you can see what they have in their hand and what they were going to play and where. Kang's the worst. I don't think he's the worst, honestly. Just for wasting time. True, it's so annoying. Darkhawk is... It's definitely between A and S. I think A. The Rock Slide nerf, it's kind of sad for him. Hawk is S, you think? I don't think he's S anymore. But like high A. Maybe high A, low S kind of thing. Now Aliath. I actually don't think Aliath is S tier. You know? He's only S tier in combination with some cards. Like, I'm thinking he's only really S tier when you are locked out of other locations to play. So, if you're playing him with Galactus, yes. Obviously he's S tier. But only because you only have one location to play in. Or if you're playing like Lockdown, if you're playing Jean Grey with Wave, S if you have priority, yeah. But there's also so many cards that can play around him. It's getting a bit more difficult. So we are evaluating cards based on Mobius being out. So in that case, Zabu is probably not as high as he would normally be. Usually I'd say Zabu is S tier, but if Mobius is out, is Zabu still an S tier? Zabu, Sarah, Wave, Quinjet, all the energy cheating cards, Loki. But obviously you have to think about like your opponent, maybe your opponent doesn't have Mobius. Doesn't see play much in this meta. I think it's still okay. It's definitely not in the same tier as Kang. Howard is poo. Echo is garbage, I think. Negasonic is not great, no. I'm trying to order these as well. Silk is good. But is she S tier? I don't think she's S tier. She's definitely not in the same tier as Jeff. But she's a very solid card. Very, very good stats. Echo is better than Kang? No way Echo is better than Kang. Silky's Titanium doesn't screw you over? Oh, she can definitely screw you over. Stegron is better than Kang? You think? I don't think so. Start with the garbage cards. Oh, Null? Wait. Null is good. Say Null. Galactus. Thinking, what other garbage cards? Master Mold. Master Mold is... I feel like Master Mold only sees play with Ronan, that's it. He doesn't really see play with anything else. It's kind of sad. You know what else is dangerous for Silk? Space Throne. Mold is better than bottom tier. Tell me this, do you ever see Mold being played with anything but Ronin deck? If there's card that only synergizes with one other card in the game, how is it not garbage? Surely it's garbage. Hey Grep. Still more played than Kang. Mold is played in draft mode. So is every other card. Junk deck? I don't see him played in junk deck that much. The only reason you play Mold is... He's especially bad now because of Loki. Like, you don't want to give your opponents cards. By this logic, Snow God is S tier. Oh, no. Haven't we established that location control cards are very, very strong, and Snow Guard gives you a lot of flexibility. You can play Snow Guard in other decks to help you control locations. I'm so sick of Snow Guard because yesterday I played a lot of Magic and every time my opponent just cancelled it out and it was very sad for me. I think Snow Guard is actually S tier now. Kang too high. We can decide on it later. I think Daken is here. It's good, it's not amazing. Okay, Galactus. Where are we putting Galactus? Snow God is ruined? What are you on about? Kang is so bad. I explained my logic to you. Kang is good on ladder because your opponents don't expect him. Galactus A. If you can pull him off, but I feel like he is too predictable. Unless you can do a surprise one. But it's really, really hard to do surprise Galactus. Because usually there's too many warning signs, you know? I'd say he's better than Silk. I don't even know if it's better than Silk, man. And now I feel like Alive needs to move as well a bit. Hulk way too high. I think Hulk is just a very solid card. People have been complaining. Actually, people don't really complain about Dark Hulk. I don't know why, but he has been dominating the meta ever since he came out. He was nerfed once, and Rock Slide was nerfed 2 times because of him. Lady Deathstrike. Maybe here. I don't know if Echo's that good. Dude, Echo is not even that good. I'd rather play these two than Echo. They can revert the Rock Slide nerf. Yeah, Rock Slide nerf felt so harsh. Echo is great for C2. I don't know about that. Lady D from the hub won me the 8 cubes. The thing is, Lady D, sometimes you get her randomly and she can win you the game, but I would never actively add her to my deck, you know? Deathstroke counts as the goblins. Okay, with Forge, she's a 5/7. Maybe that's okay. I do not look like Echo, chat. Come on. Is it because we're both Asian? That just means I look like every Asian character then in the game. Lady Deathstrike needs to see. I think she's just too expensive, man. For 5 energy, she's too expensive. Statue is definitely solid. But she's probably here, to be honest. Because if you don't discard anything, she's a 5/6. If your opponent doesn't discard anything, she's a 5/6. Stegron is definitely B tier. We have a Raven Watcher here, maybe? Echo wasn't Asian. In the Hawkeye show? I mean, they don't always cast actors of the same race, you know? Like, Psylocke is supposed to be the body. I know she's a, you know, used to be a British woman in a Japanese woman's body, but she's supposed to be Japanese, right? But she was played by Olivia Munn, and is she Japanese? I don't think she is. I might be wrong. Maybe she's like half. She's half Asian. Yeah, I mean, she does look like she's mixed. Echo is Latina? Echo, Marvel. I keep hearing different things. Well, I definitely do not look like Echo. Maya Lopez. Okay. Yeah, she's definitely not Asian. GZ baby, thank you so much for 100 bits. Echo is Native American. Her name is Maya Lopez. Maybe she's half-half. Yeah, I don't know. I am not sure. Nina, you look like Galactus. Thank you. I've always wanted to look like a destroyer of the worlds. Alright, let's move on. It doesn't really matter. But I'm pretty sure I don't look like Echo. Okay, Jean Grey. A Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider is actually a pretty solid card. But I don't think she's on the same tier as these cards. She's probably here. But I think she's better than Kang. Kang is probably gonna be like a low B tier. Hitmonkey used to be, I'd say, A tier before he got the nerf. But now he is a solid B tier card. But you can only really play him out if you have Sarah on board. Or you've beasted him or something. But with Beast's nerf, it's also really hard like to play him out properly. With Beast. So only really good with Sarah. And he basically needs Mysterio. And there's also that weird deck where people play Hitmonkey with Mjolnir, Wasp, Yellow Jacket, and Hitmonkey. It looks like an interesting deck, but it seems a bit gimmicky to me. Yosakis, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. Who would you want to be a variant of? Mojo? Kang is B tier because Nina threatened Alpha. Rank Tribunal. We'll do it in order from now. Jean Grey. She's either high B tier or low A tier. She's probably B tier, to be honest. I feel like you need a very specific deck to make her work. She slept on? I think that too. She provides a lot of control. I am still debating. What do you guys think? B or A? My dear Echo got bashed. She's not low enough. Let's put her here. B or A? I think it's just like a B plus, A minus, you know? Is she better than Hitmonkey though? I think so, because of the control. I like control cards. A for sure. Hey Zach. Why is 2099 on his own tier below C? I think because Raven would come to my house and slap me. B is not bad. Like, these are bad. That's like it's a pass card, okay? And these are good. These are amazing. And that's broken shit, okay? This is broken shit. Hitmonkey not as efficient as Jean. Depends on the deck. They both shine in their own decks. So these are still playable cards, you know? Like, I would add them to my decks. These only if I'm making a YouTube video. Why is 2099 garbage? Because he is. It just is. He only destroys the first time he moves. And I think he also came out when Bounce was really popular. And he just didn't shine in that meta because, you know, he only destroys one card. And they have a board full of cards. So for the cost and the effort it takes to activate him, it just doesn't seem worth it. Now, if we had like a meta full of big ass cards, like Shuri meta, he might be okay. Okay, back to the cards. We have Mirage. I think Mirage is a very solid card. Either B plus or A minus, to be honest. She provides information, and she also gives you the buffed card. A tier? I don't know. You think she's better than Jean Grey? I don't think she's better than Jean Grey. She's only good now because of Loki. Mirage is 100% better than Jean? You think so? Shall we have a look? Okay. Jean Grey. Oh, shoot. We look at the win rate. Jean Grey, seen 1.63%. Very little. One win played, 52.88. You might be right, you know. What was it again? 52.88. Why is there no Mirage? Excuse me? Okay, there we go. I do think Mirage is good, but I also think Jean Grey is good. Okay, she is better. One when played, 57%. 7%. She's a lot more popular. But I feel like that's only because of Loki decks. Yeah, that's what I think. If Loki wasn't a thing, would Mirage still be so high? Dude, one when played, 62%! Yeah, let's not badmouth people here. I know I did say some things earlier, but we don't have to resort to insults. Okay, fine. I'll put Mirage higher. But only because of Loki, right? If Loki wasn't such a big problem, she wouldn't be a big problem, I don't think. I think she's actually quite a good and balanced card. But considering her in Loki meta, she is A tier. Why isn't Null on S? I don't think Null is an S. I tried to use Jean in my C3 to counter Galactus and I found out she's bad. It hindered my own plays as well. I think she's difficult to play. I don't think she's that easy to play. Sometimes she can hurt you as well. That deck I uploaded, the Domi Mummy deck, she performed really well in that deck. Hanina, big fan from North Africa, Tunisia. Welcome, welcome. I remember my mom went to Tunisia for holiday once. She really enjoyed it there. Yeah, I think Null is a good card, but it's not something you have to have. Like, even if you're playing Destroy or if you're playing Galactus, you don't like... Null is really nice to have if you destroyed a lot of cards, but you don't need him. Okay, Modok. Modok is, if you like discard, he can basically, he can build you a deck, right? He just carries discard Apocalypse. He's like a must-have if you like playing discard. If you want to play Apocalypse, must-have. If you want to play Hela, discard. Also really good if you play him behind Invisible Woman. Modok is the backpack. Yeah, he's definitely really, really good for discard. It is a fun card as well. This was a season pass card, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember this being a season pass card. It is nice when season pass cards are like this, you know? They're not overpowered, but they do help a whole archetype. But nobody complained about him being too strong. And it doesn't completely destroy the meta like Loki did. Modok is one of season pass cards never touched. He definitely isn't for everyone. Because I know a lot of people find this card quite a boring deck to play. Where Murloc cat? Oh, hey baby! You wanna come say hi? I have a baby here. Wait. 1 second. Baby, come here. Oh, yo, baby. Don't hit me. Why are you wet? Why are you wet? I think he was in the sink. He doesn't want to cuddle. Yeah, baby. He wants to go. I'm holding him against his will. It's gonna scratch my eyes out now. Okay, bye. It is hat time. But he is a little scavenger. Every time we're down in the kitchen, he goes in there to check. He licks all the counters, he licks the stove, he covers my lips and face with fur. He would go into the sink to check if there's any residue, any crumbs, any food, any liquid spilled. If you leave a bottle of oil out, he will lick the bottle. He would knock over the bottle, try to spill the oil so he can lick it. We used to leave eggs out, like cartons of eggs. He would knock over the carton, break all the eggs, and lick them off the floor. He's basically a little menace to the society. Toothless. He is like Toothless, isn't he? Alright. Derek. Oh my god, Derek. I played against you again. It's always so scary when I play against someone who's like really high on ladder. I think you were like rank 2 or something when I played you. And you always snap. Do you always snap? Is that how you climb so high? Oh my god, my face is completely covered with fur. He's been in the sink. Yeah, I can tell. His butt is all wet. Don't bite, kitty. Okay, I'm back. Alright, Derek with the advice. Let me see. Too much information? I usually just turn one snap if my hand isn't horrible because I don't care about a ladder. I'm pretty sure if I remind 53% win rate, I'll finish top 5 for the season. That's interesting. That's good to know. Because I snap so rarely. Don't do it if you want to climb, but how did you do it? You did it! Like, I rarely snap, and that's one of my weaknesses. And I want to learn to snap better. Galactus is not S tier? Nah, I don't think Galactus is S tier. I've used C3 when no one expected it. Okay, interesting. But now a lot of people are playing Cerebro. But I feel like a lot of it is in response to Loki. But now Loki decks have evolved a bit because they're running Cosmo a lot of the time. You just play surprise decks to steal cubes. Interesting. Opinion on Ravonna, she's not amazing. Don't get her if you don't have a lot of caches saved up or collector's tokens. I think she's too fair of a card. Right? She's just not broken compared to the other shit going on at the moment. Like Loki right now. And next week Mobius. Kang is legit D tier. Stop arguing with me about Kang. I've explained why he's where he is. Okay, Nebula. Nebula, I think, is a good card, but she is not as good as she used to be. When she first came out, she was really good. But then we got Kitty Pryde, and we got Jeff. So I think those two cards made her a lot worse. I remember when she came out. When she came out, I made that lockdown deck. And she was so good in that. How dare you not put Jeff in S tier? So unethical. He is in S tier. He's right there. What do you mean? He's the first one. Speaking of Jeff, why isn't he in top tier? I don't think Jeff is broken. I think he's a really good card that goes into a lot of decks. Pretty much any deck you can slot him in, except maybe like C2 or C1 or C0. But he is good. He goes into almost any other deck. Loki is definitely the top right now, but next week, that's the top. Hey, easy. Where much detail? So Nebula would have been like higher S tier, but because of Kitty, I think she's A tier. But she does go into a lot of decks. Also, I think she also makes your opponent play funny. It's almost like Asgard. Asgard is that location where if you're winning by turn 4, or the raft, you know, if you're winning by turn 4, you get you draw 2 cards, or the raft where you get a free card. People would lose that location, the raft, just to get the free card, and sometimes the free card you can't even use. So she makes people play weirdly. Nebula is better than Darkhawk. You think? I don't think so. They're close for sure. But I think Dark Oak is still better. Oh. Dark Oak has fallen off. Yeah, well, yeah, he used to be S tier. And now he's A tier. He's still a really good card. He's just not broken anymore. Okay, Nimrod. Nimrod is a good card. And it's also an example of a good Season Pass card. He is not broken, but he is not unplayable either. I think he's a low A for sure. He can enable a lot of fun builds like Destroy, Galactus. And also he is hard to like calculate against. Because you never know what your opponent is going to play the Destroy cards. Hi Tio. Echo at sea is criminal. Every time someone says that, I'm gonna put her further behind. And every time someone says Kang is so bad, I'm gonna put him a bit further to the front. Okay, Ravona, unfortunately, either low as B or C. But since you do get, I'm gonna put her in B because she's shiny and new, and also she does enable some fun deck building. She lets you put cards together that you wouldn't usually put together. You know, I feel like she made people build different decks. Like yesterday, Dara played Morph. And when do you see Morph being played? There was Morph, there was Iron Man, there was like Goblins in his deck. When do you see those decks, those cards together in the same deck? But yeah, I just did this to annoy you guys. Echo's still better than Spider-Man, but I don't know if she's better than... She might be better than this. Maybe Stegron is worse. Ravona works with Null, but not with buffed Cerebro. Yeah, I didn't think that she would work with Null because Null does update his power in your hand. But apparently she works with Null for some reason. He also went from rank 9 to rank 18 playing her. He did it for content. Okay, put him last. Silver Samurai. Oh, I don't think he's very good. Although that deck where I played Silver Samurai with Wong was pretty fun. Because you just remove your opponent's cards. I remember I played Silver Samurai, so it was like Wong on 3, Silver Samurai on 4, and then Black Bolt on 5, and my opponent had no cards in their hand. Maybe Ghost Spider is a bit high. You don't see a lot of play from her. I just still remember that Ghost deck that Thingy made, Paper made, and that she was really good in that. But it's not. She's not just good in move decks. Say you're playing the Raft location, you fill it up, and then you can play this card. So you open another slot. Or if you play like Dr. Octopus out, you grab all of the big cards out, and you know that you can't win that location. So you give it up, you use the Ghost Spider, you pull your Dr. Octopus out of that lane to win another lane. You know? I feel like she's just very flexible and slept on. My lowest played season pass card. That's fair. That is fair. But I do like that she provides you control over the board. The fuck is this? Oh, it's a spider. Alright, go to the window, spider. Okay, Spider-Ham. What do we think of Spider-Ham? He is back to 1-1. It still says 2-2, but he's a 1-1 now. But now he hits the leftmost card. Is he dead? Like B tier now, right? I don't think he's A tier anymore. High B tier, low A tier? C? He's definitely not C. Nah, he's not C. B for bacon. You don't see a lot of play, but he can still really mess. Okay, so why I think he is either high or low A tier. He's a 1-1. You can just slot him in any deck. And also, if you play him on 1, it provides you with so much information about your opponent's hand. Like, that's literally just one card that can kind of tell you what deck your opponent's playing and what card you hit. Mold is not better than Ham. He's gonna be a lot worse post Mobius. Why do you think that is? What if you hit their Mobius? I don't think it's bad. You draw Mobius first, turn 1. You can't play him on turn 1. You play Spider-Ham. Mobius gets hit. Boom. Mobius makes the pig free. Wait, what? Mobius doesn't make... No. Isn't the pig a 4 cost? The pig is a 0/0. I know he's a 0 power. He's 0 cost as well. Wait. So if I play Mobius and then my opponent pigs me, whatever gets picked now costs 0 to play? That seems... No. That... What? Alright, okay. I guess we are considering the cards with Mobius being out. So if that is the case, then he is like really, really bad, no? Because everyone is gonna be playing Mobius. Because nobody is gonna be playing Spider-Ham if Mobius makes whatever card that gets hit zero power. 0 energy. Okay, well, I guess it's just C now then. Hey, Takata. But is it a bug or is it intended? Maybe it's intended. Alright, Phoenix Force. I never liked Phoenix Force. I feel like you're only really worth it with Multiple Man. Multiple Man, I liked a lot more than Human Torch. Because Human Torch is a 1-drop, can be easily killed by Killmonger. And a lot of people were running Killmonger at that time. So Multiple Man is like the only card I liked it with. I don't like it. I think Phoenix Force was my least favorite season pass card, honestly. Tina loves Multiple Men. Yeah, I think that too. Barbarous? I was forced to play this card for 5 weekends for measly 150 gold. I think I just have an aversion to it now. Like, maybe it's not that bad of a card, but I just want to every time I look at it. I didn't bother doing those. Alright, Mr. Richie Pants right here, just look, you know, saying no to 150 gold. Okay, X23. I think she's a very solid card, honestly. A tier. Low A tier. I like her better than Nimrod. I don't know if she's better than Null. She makes Null better. She makes a lot of the destroy cards better. I need to go to a meeting. Cancel it, Grip. This is a card which is gonna get better post Mobius. I guess that makes sense. What's Loki tier? Broken tier. Alright, Greb wanted to find out about Thanos and Living Tribunal as well. Hey, Boosty. Phoenix above Monkey? No, Phoenix is definitely not above Monkey. Phoenix just... You suck big butt. Phoenix takes way too much to set up. You know? You need to destroy him, and then you need to bring him back. It's like... You need a card that you want to destroy. You need a card to destroy that card. And then you need to draw Phoenix Force. You need 3 cards for him to work. If you had to pick one card in Marvel Snap to marry, which would it be? Oh. That's an interesting question. Let me think about it. Spider-Ham. Ebony Maw. I think someone rich. Who is the richest? Is it Iron Man? Phoenix Force? Is Iron Man actually the richest? Oh, isn't what's his face also really rich? Iron Fist. Oh, Black Panther. I think that's too much responsibility, you know? Yeah, I mean, Black Panther is a king of a nation, the richest nation probably on Earth. But I feel that's too much. The royal duties alone would be too much work. Namor, and then I have to go underwater, and I'm not a strong swimmer. Namor is too rich. How rich is he? He's not that rich, is he? Galactus. Harry Legion. Doesn't the Legion have some issues? Namor is the richest? Interesting. But he lives underwater, and I don't really want to live underwater. Marry Peter Parker? He's a child. Thor is the richest. Thor is a man-child. But then Iron Man is a man-child too. Man. Who is like the most, you know, down to earth? And someone who's not spoiled and who doesn't need mothering. The Collector, Hawkeye. Howard the Duck. I'm not marrying the Duck. The Punisher. The Punisher has some serious issues. Nah, I'm good. I'm not Chat, I'm not marrying an animal. Ant-Man. I think Ant-Man has some self-esteem issues. I feel like he feels a bit inadequate compared to the other Avengers. Daredevil. Steve Rogers. Ugh, boring. Luke Cage. New tier list based on marriage. Okay, should we finish this tier list? Kazar, if you like the forest. I don't like bugs, so no. I've never even been camping because I'm scared of... I'm not scared of bugs, I just don't like them. Wolverine, too dangerous. If he has a bad dream, might stab me in my sleep. Deadpool. Yeah. His jokes are way too on the nose. Nina's editor frantically pressing the timeline looking for when this convo ends. Just eat the bugs? Ew. Okay, Thanos used to be S tier. But in the current meta... I feel like he's still really good, honestly. I feel like people just stopped playing him. People stopped playing him because of Loki. I just think he's not in vogue at the moment. But he is basically the same. Minus the Soul Stone thing. The Soul Stone nerf hurt a lot. Good. He was too good before. I think he's A tier. Because you can basically just slot him in almost any deck. Not almost any, but I just feel like he's very versatile, you know? You can build a deck around him. I don't think he's low A tier. He can still carry. Oh, definitely don't want to marry Thanos. Have you seen his chin? It's kind of weird, isn't it? Why is it like that? It looks like he tried to shred it or something. Lad is way too high. Maybe Kitty's better than Lad. But I don't think he's... That is... If you look at a lot of the decks, deck guides, and deck ideas, Iron Lad is in so many of them. I would stroke his chin at least once. Mara Leech. Leech is a child. High Evolutionary should be higher. I don't know. I feel like High Evolutionary decks are not as good as they used to be. I think the nerf mattered. The only thing that's broken now in High Evolutionary decks is Cyclops. I think Cyclops is the only broken card in that deck. I just want to hate on a card I don't have. Alright, Living Tribunal. Okay, he's definitely not S. I'd say he's probably A tier. But I think he shines best as an element of surprise. Because usually, Living Tribunal decks are very, very obvious. But if you have like a random Living Tribunal, you're playing against like Lockdown or something, he's very good. But I don't know whether it's good. It's better than like Jean Grey. I feel like he's only really good with like Iron Man. There's like two scenarios where he's good, right? He's good in Hella Discard, and he's good with Iron Man and Onslaught. But that's it. So maybe you're right. Maybe he's not A tier. I'm not actually sure about Living Tribunal. Let's let me have a look at his win rate. He's definitely it's definitely fun, yeah. Okay, one played 59%. That's pretty high, honestly. That's really high. Loki is only like 60% something, isn't it? 62%. Let's have a look at ranks. 55%. Win percentage. I want to sort by win percentage. There we go. 58. It was 58, wasn't it? Wait, what? When drawn. Oh, wait. No. When drawn? Where's when played? Control F. Zoom out. Oh, there we go. It's here. Win when played. There we go. Oh my god! Hella? Oh, you guys can't see. Oh man. Here we go. Can I close this thing? Win when played. Hella 71.4%. What? Infinite 67%. Silver Surfer 64. No, 64. Taskmaster 64. You mean people's Taskmasters aren't being countered by Cosmo? So Hella is the highest win percentage game if you play her. If she doesn't get discarded. Alive 63. Modok 63. Odin 63. Oh, Sauron. Interesting. Loki is 62. Loki is not that high. What's a Cosmo? Makes sense. You only play Hella when you have everything set up and win most of the time. Then shouldn't it be higher? Those 29% is when she's getting Cosmoed. Def Galactus. Huh. Galactus 62% when played. Not even when activated. When played, 62% win. Interesting. The Living Tribunal 60%. Honestly, it's pretty high. What's the lowest? Angel. 34%. And it's not even close. It's 10% lower than the next card, than Yellow Jacket. Yellow Jacket is 44%. Angel is 34%. Oh yeah, that's definitely a card I need to look into. Why? It's so bad. Oh look, I'm actually surprised to see Titania so low. Dang, look at Dr. Octopus. Dr. Octopus is ridiculously low. 47%. Baron Mordor. Baron Mordor is higher than Dr. Octopus. It is shocking, isn't it? And Rhino is super low as well. Dang. Quake. Ravonna! Ravonna is lower than Lady Deathstrike. Leader is so low as well. Wait, Debris is only 50%? There's your Master Mole. Okay. Sentry, Helicarrier, Giganto, Viper. More, 52%. Oh man, Magic is actually so low. What's going on with these stats? Daredevil 53%. What do we consider a good percentage window? Is it over 50%? Or you'd say over like 55%? Magic is such a good card. I think she was better before Legion and before the Snow Guard buff. Because everyone's playing Snow Guard. She's basically useless. Before, you had to hope that your opponents didn't have like Scarlet Witch, Storm, or Rhino. But now there's 2 extra cards that mess her up. 60%. No, that's too high. Where's Watu? Watu's not even on this list. Oh, Watu. Watu 55%? How? But okay. It's only been played in 2,137 games. You need to look at the game sample as well. The game sample matters a lot. Look, it's my claw. Sabretooth, Ant-Man, Morbius, Polaris, Cosmo, 56%. Interesting. Check most played cards. America Chavez. 30%. She's seen in 30% of decks. Is that? I mean, it's probably because of Loki. Because people want to draw certain cards early, like Loki. Chavez supremacy. Not everyone has their game synced to website, so how accurate is it? Okay, so how many days is this? Updated last 39 minutes ago. Last 30 days. And it's 215,000 games. I don't know how many games they checked in total. That's 30%, which means it tracked over 600,000 games. It's probably still a small percentage of all the games, honestly. Because people who play on mobile don't use this app. Don't use the tracker. And honestly, the Snap tracker kinda annoys me all the time. Because every time I reopen Snap, the tracker reopens again. And sometimes I think it makes it really buggy. Is there a mobile tracker? I think they're working on it. Alright, Shang-Chi, Armor, Jeff. Jeff in 21% of decks. Look at this. If you're ever wondering if they have Shang-Chi, there's like almost 30% chance that they have Shang-Chi. 30% chance that they have Shang-Chi in their deck. And then depends on how many cards they have left in their deck to see if they've drawn it. So the chances of them having Shang-Chi is very, very high. Would you marry Jeff? But Jeff the baby land shark? No, it's a shark. Jeff the baby land shark win rate is 57%. Killmonger. When drawn. Win rate when drawn. Isn't she always drawn? Unless she gets... No. I feel like she's always drawn, no? Unless you Jubilee her. Can you Jubilee her? Or she's at the bottom of your... I forget what she does. Is she like at the bottom of your... Oh, okay, she's at the bottom of your deck. You can still draw her out with Jubilee though if you have no other cards left. Would you marry Morph? No. Would you marry Claw? No. Are you going to ask me about every single character? Cosmo is seen a lot. Angela, Killmonger, Kitty, Nebula, Wolverine. Ah, interesting. Why is Wolverine in so many decks? Marry Angela? Would you marry Mojo? No. Would you marry Rock? Which Rock? The D-Rock? Or just like a random rock? Morph can turn into whoever you want. Interesting. Poop Rock. Would you marry Thor? No. I said I wouldn't marry him because he's a man-child. A random rock. Yeah, definitely. I would marry a random rock. Okay. Alright, we're done with this. It looks pretty good, no? What do we think? And people complain that my Kang is too high. Kang is higher than Phoenix Force, Silver Samurai. Would you marry Queen Jet? No. I feel like you're being very picky. I am. You have to be picky. Lower Kang? Nah, I don't think I will. I think I'm pretty happy with this list. Kang maybe would be lower, but I want to annoy chat. Would you marry Goose? No, but I would adopt Goose for sure. You feel like Silk is too low? I don't think she is too low. I feel like she's only good with certain decks. Like, she's only really good with Kraven. I guess she can get into different locations as well. She's okay with Angela, but she can also hurt you. And there's locations that can hurt her as well. But that's true for every card. Should we have a look at Silk's win rates? If Aaron were a baby shark, would you still love him? Yes. 1-1 played, 57%. That's quite high. Seen 7%. Ham is low. Let's have a look at Ham. One played 54%. Maybe it is a bit low. I feel like Spider Ham is better than Phoenix Force, honestly. And I also feel like Silver Samurai is better than Phoenix Force. And I feel like Negasonic is better than Phoenix Force. But we all agree that Howard is the worst card? Check Kang. It's 51%. We already checked. Agreed. Stegron is better than Phoenix Force. One played 50%. But are these correct? Remember they used to be messed up, the stats. Howard is fantastic if you know how to use him. Yeah, you use him by not playing him. Then he's fantastic. Fantastic. You remember the stats used to be messed up because once you play him, does it only count when the opponent retreats? Because I'm confused. Like, there was something wrong with the tracker. Isn't Spider-Ham a 1-1? Yeah, it is. This is old. The old picture. I want to have a look at Nebula, actually. %56. 56.8. That's pretty high, I think. No way Spider Ham is... no way 2099 is better than Howard. Okay, Spider Ham... No, 2099, sorry. 2099. One when played, 54%. That's higher than Kang, actually. Howard the Duck. 52%. How do you play Howard the Duck? I want to know. I feel like most of the time it's an empty draw unless you can get him early on. That's in bot inflation. I don't think so. It doesn't count the bot games. Thanos ongoing. Why do you need to see what cards you're drawing? It's not like you can change the cards you draw. Do you think tokens are lower value than credits considering that you can get Series 5 cards from caches at the moment? I don't think so. Tokens is very hard to get, and credits you can easily get just by playing and doing missions every day. You can't really buy... Okay, let me think. I guess you use credits to go up in collection level. And collection levels mean spotlight caches, so there is some truth in that. The pyramid in chat. Oh my god, chat. Have you heard of what's that word? That game? Party Animals, is it called? Party Animals, the game. That's where this is from. My chat experience. Pop Nemo. It's coming out tomorrow. Thinking of maybe trying it out. Good night, Nono. Will you play Party Animals tomorrow? I don't know. I want to play with someone though. I don't want to play on my own. With chat. I wanted to play with other streamers. Should I ask other streamers? But then we killed Dexter. I asked him. He doesn't want to play with me. He wants to play Lies of P. To be honest, I think you only need to get tokens to buy Series 4 cards and use caches to obtain Series 5. That is definitely the most efficient way to do it, yes. I think the game has a lot of potential to be really fun if you're playing like with friends. If we're talking about dollar to gold to token credit, currently tokens are so expensive. If buying with money, so credits are better for progression because of spotlights. That could be true, yes. But then again, with tokens, you can actually control the cards you get. With spotlight caches, unless you have 4, you can't guarantee the cards you're gonna get. But who can actually have 4 spotlight caches every single week? Not good enough to play with you. Lies of P? Is that the name of the new Squirrel Girl variant? Yeah, that new Squirrel Girl variant is in the game now. I saw it yesterday. Okay. I was talking about it in Darius chat. And we talked about it when we saw this variant as well. How it looks like she's peeing, you know? It's you know, like when like a man peeing outside against the wall after a night of drinking. That pose. But Dara said it looks like she has massive diarrhea. Which is even worse! You have 3 every week. Do you spend a lot of money? And flexing. Yeah, I mean, look at that pose. It's like they're resting against the wall, you know, for balance and to look manly. Greetings from Colombia. Hello. Got a Grand too. That was my favorite new variant release. I'm feeling weird now. I am waiting for the Sailor Moon variant. Where is it? It was in a music video. Why do we not have it here? Impulse. Impulse here. Impulse is not here. Actually, I should complain about it on Twitter. To make sure. I want that Sailor Moon variant for Squirrel Girl. When would they release the Nut in Mouth one? Isn't it out already? I guess not. It's not. I thought it was out already.